developing story out of the White House. President Trump and the First Lady have both tested positive for COVID-19. Good afternoon. I'm Maribel Rodriguez. The president made the announcement about the couple's diagnosis on Twitter just after 1 this morning. President Trump was supposed to hold a rally in Central Florida today, and of course that has been postponed. The second presidential debate is supposed to be held in South Florida in Miami in less than 2 weeks. CBS 4's Natalie Brand is live at the White House with the latest. Natalie?
And Maribel, new this hour, we've learned that both the president and First Lady are reporting mild symptoms. But the White House Chief of Staff, Mark Meadows, told reporters this morning that the president remains in good spirits. He described him as energetic. He also said President Trump is on the job and will remain on the job. The president has developed minor symptoms following his positive test for COVID-19. President Trump confirmed his diagnosis on Twitter overnight and said he and the First Lady are now in quarantine and beginning their recovery process. The president's announcement came after one of his closest aides, Hope Hicks, tested positive for the virus on Wednesday. She traveled with the president to Ohio and Minnesota this week. The president confirmed her positive test on Fox News last night while awaiting his own results.
I just went out for a test. They just do it. It'll come back later, I guess. And the First Lady also, because we spend a lot of time with Hope and others.
The White House Physician's Office is now conducting contact tracing, but it's still unclear how many people may have been exposed. Vice President Mike Pence's office announced he tested negative for COVID-19 this morning. The president's response to the coronavirus pandemic has been a key issue in the presidential race. His diagnosis takes him off the campaign trail for now, with just 32 days until Election Day. Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden tweeted that his thoughts and prayers are with the president and First Lady for a swift recovery.
I don't wear masks like him. Every time you see him, he's got a mask. He could be speaking 200 feet away from it. He shows up with the biggest mask I've ever seen.
Biden, who shared the debate stage with the president on Tuesday, is expected to be tested today, according to a source familiar with the campaign. And as you mentioned, the president was scheduled to travel to Central Florida today for a rally, but that obviously has been canceled along with all immediate travel plans. The big question that remains, what does all of this mean for the next presidential debate scheduled for 13 days from now in Miami? We're asking that question, but our White House team really says it's too early to know. And a lot of this will depend on the president's health and guidance from the White House medical team, Maribel.
Natalie, thank you so much for that live update from D.C.